want you to be free. I want us to be a self-governing people, not having to ask the white man or anybody for anything. All normal, healthy human beings want to be self-governing and self-determining. I want to have a black power. I want to have a black government. When I say black power, I'm talking about black freedom. I'm talking about big lip freedom. I'm talking about broad nose freedom. I'm talking about nappy hair freedom. I'm talking about boombox on your shoulder freedom. I'm talking about black freedom, freedom on our own terms.
So a lot of what the Yoruba came to
Brazil,
to the Americas later.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the early was Congo.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So we have a lot of Congo influence in. So you look at hoodoo, you look at those traditions and just how we.
You think more Palo stuff coming to our stuff than it does?
Same time, Palo doesn't exist in the Congo.
You said it doesn't.
Nah, right. Palo is a form of Congolese spirituality, kind of just like Santeria, Lukumi, and all that. Yes, but as it's practiced here in the islands, and you won't go to the Congo and find it there.
I'm gonna do it. I'm going to Gabon because that's where my dad's lineage from. And I'm gonna get initiated into one of them BWT, what you pronounce it, NBWI.
I think it's necessary, but I also think it's very necessary for us to develop something based on this ecology while we're here, for those who want to be here and remain here, because that's what African people have always done. They developed things, whether they migrated, forced migration, or whatever it caused, and wherever they landed, they developed a full cosmological and ecological worldview based on that geography.
Because they do that in Bungie thing where you have to take your stuff and I'm going off through it.
Absolutely.
I got to see this, man.
Fukiao was an amazing scholar there.
Because Gabon basically is Congo. Yeah. I mean, just, separated by the French and how they broke out that in Brazzaville, Congo, and all that other in the Democratic.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing.
So what you just said about, doing something based off the ecology here, how does that play with we shouldn't even be here? Right.
But there's a lot of places, to be honest with you, there's a lot of places that we shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even on a continent, the Dogons shouldn't have been there. But to avoid Arab, Muslim, invasions and conquests, when they got there, they developed a whole system based on where they were at. But you'll see the Kemetic influence, you'll see all the influence of the places that they came before they came to this place, still kind of in there, because they still was who they were before they landed here, but they completely developed a new system based on where they were. So we're not the only forced migrated Africans right in the world for one reason or another that develop new systems, and I commend the Kumi people in Cuba for developing a system in that geography. The Haitians for developing a system, the Brazilians, so on and so forth, for developing systems where they were with African influence, but still based on where they were.
It's amazing how those numbers made such a difference, though. I mean, because like with us, these little pockets of different groups cause us not to have that kind of cultural cohesion to create them stronger foundation in the spiritual systems like that.
And I think we also shifted a lot, right?
Yeah, moved a lot.
Because you look at why Gullah culture is more well established, it's because they was left alone for a coastal line for an extended period of time. So that has a lot to do with it. Like, we were constantly the shift of dominance over us constantly shifted us where we just were not just sitting, but the deeper south you go, where people stayed in place, you'll start, whether it's through the lexicon or through the customs, you'll start to see more, and we see less of it as we look into places where we migrated into, was the Midwest, West Coast, New York, what have you.
I want to be free. want you to be free. I want us to be a self-governing people, not having to ask the white man or anybody for anything. All normal, healthy human beings want to be self-governing and self-determining. I want to have a black power. I want to have a black government. When I say black power, I'm talking about black freedom. I'm talking about big lip freedom. I'm talking about broad nose freedom. I'm talking about nappy hair freedom. I'm talking about boombox on your shoulder freedom.